Hello to anyone who decides to watch this. This is, I guess, episode 1 of my journey of YuGiOh TCG. I have just started it. I have previously played only online apps, and this was quite a few years ago now, but I have decided to get back into it due to a friend, and I'm just going to run through the deck that I'm using. I've played 1 locals and lost all my games, but I have a lot of things to learn, obviously combos, rules, and yeah. Okay, so let's go through the deck. Main deck is 41, and obviously extra is 15. I'll start with the main first. Okay, starting with main deck monsters, running 3 blue eyes, bought as a present. So these are not from the structure deck, so these are just, well, this one is, however, it is a slightly different rarity, which is nice. So running 3 blue eyes, I obviously have bought the blue eyes structure deck 3 of, and then I've bought some other cards, been gifted some other cards by a nice community or as presents. These sleeves given to by a friend, and then the white extra deck sleeves I bought myself from Dragon Shield. Anyway, 1 copy of Blue Eyes Jet. I have a Bistral Jerusalem as a good interruption or extender to go to Hieratic. Another interruption to go from Hieratic or to Magnum, and then Balldrake. So that's those 3. Obviously, main starters, 3 Maidens. Obviously, this is a very known deck. This is what got me back into it as I saw this. 3 Sage. I'm running 2 Neo. And then I have 2 individual Primates, and that's all I've got so far. I was running, well, I had a couple games with 2 copies of this card, which is Dragolithia Kunzite, but I drew it when I only had, or when I had no cards in hand, and all 3 blue eyes were already in the grave, so that was not helpful. I recently just got these in the post, so I thought it's no harm if I draw this. I'll control a normal, hopefully, and then obviously if I draw this, it's a free banish. So they're all I have for Primite, as they are far too expensive for now, but that's it. Then I'm running 3 Wishes, 3 Raw, 1 Ultimate Fusion, nice rarity gifted by a friend, obviously 1 Mausoleum of White, and 1 called by. This, another gifted by someone at the locals that I went to the other day. That was very nice. Obviously that is what bumped up to 41 cards. Then obviously 1 copy of True Light, 1 Majesty. I did originally have more than that, but being able to reset it off Tyrant is helpful. 3 Imperm, then I have 3 Droll, 3 Ash, and 3 Effect Failure. 2 obviously nice rarities gifted by a friend. So obviously Bistrals can also be a bit of a hand trap if they're running lights or darks. I can stop them, I can interrupt them, or I can react to if they're banishing them from my grave. So sort of count as hand traps-ish, in my opinion. Obviously I'm not as educated. Then obviously 3 perm, 3 draw, 3 ash, 3 effect. So that is it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. I've been playing around with this and I do have some extra cards as well, but I need to get some advice from other people that I play with and experience, I suppose. So I'm running 2 Spirit with either blue, obviously, 2 Hieratic, I then have 2 Spirit, 2 Ultimates, 1 Azure, and different, I have 1 Lightstorm. I do run 1 Indigo just as a heavy body. Obviously has a lot of attack, and obviously with Mausoleum it can even get to 4/8, so I think it's an okay body, but obviously we'll see as time goes on. Then I obviously have 2 Tyrants and 2 Neo. Definitely need some more experience, and I do have some other cards to potentially go through, and I will move on to my, let's say, side deck. It's still indecision, but let's say that. Okay, going into the side deck. A few of these have also been purchased, so these are different. I do have 1 accel. I feel like it could be a good monster to go into, obviously, to then go to Stardust and then obviously instantly make a Spirit as well. But I definitely need more experience with testing this. I've just seen some combos online. Obviously I have seen the Crimson or people using Chaos. I have ordered a Ancient Fairy Life Dragon, as the first match in locals that I got against was half mirror, because he had the full Primate engine, but also did manage to 1-turn kill me with the Ancient Fairy Life Dragon, so I had to get myself some of them. Then I have an extra Spirit and an extra Hieratic, because sometimes I do find myself needing the 3rd Spirit in case. 1 Twin Burst, as that has been helpful, as it's cannot be true battle, and obviously you can make up to 2 attacks on monsters. Then additional hand traps. I've got 3 Ghost Spell, 3 Nib, 3 Ghost Ogre, and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. That is it for the side deck, but obviously once I have a few more cards arrive, what have I ordered? I know I've ordered Solemn Strike as well, so that will probably also go in here, and I'll probably have to substitute some other things, but again, need to be running some more locals, running some more test hands, and get some experience and some advice. Okay, I will move on to some extra cards that I have been thinking about, but not sure if I should run or not. Okay, moving on to some quite a few other cards that I'm not sure whether are right or I haven't got enough experience in them. So the ones I haven't got enough experience is, for example, I've got Liner, SP and IP, Access, and then also Typhon. Obviously I'm aware these cards are very good, but I am unsure how to use them or when to use them. So that is just experience based and knowledge based. These are cards that I've either been gifted or I've bought SP, but the rest of them have been gifted. But hopefully next locals I'll be able to get some advice from some people, as everyone is really friendly, which is obviously very nice. And then obviously unsure to run if I should run another Ultimate and a Spirit. Then other ones, I have obviously 2 more copies of Blue Eyes Jet. I feel like this is quite a good card, but again, I don't want to be drawing into it if I have no monsters on field. Dragon Spirit of White to get rid of back row, which is obviously helpful, and especially because it banishes it. So it can't use any graveyard effects. I definitely need to be learning more just cards and other decks in general, because I do not have much knowledge on them, so that will just be down to time, I suppose. And then obviously I've got a copy of Dimension Shifter and different Dimension Ground. Feel like these are quite good cards, but only one in each. I probably need more copies of this. I don't know if that's limited, but I know that is, so that's dependent. I have got Chaos Hunter as well coming, so that will probably something that I will probably think about adding in case. Is it called Dimension Fisher, the one that sends all cards to banish instead of grave? Obviously, Blue Eyes use a lot of the grave. Obviously, another copy of Ultimate Fusion, again, gifted by a friend, another copy of Majesty. Then some other cards, Dark Ruler No More. I feel like this is quite a good card. But again, if I draw into it and they've already got monsters on field and I haven't, not incredibly helpful. Skill Drain, Cosmic Cyclone, again, just another way to get rid of back row. And then I have 3 Artifact Moral Attack. I know the other one is Artifact Lancing, which is the one that everyone uses, but I do not have any copies of. I also bought the Trap Tricks deck, structure deck 3 of, just as some extra fun, but I will probably be playing this Blue Eyes for the majority of the time. Again though, I feel like this is potentially a good card to run. Obviously, if I wanted to get more access to this, I have the Artifact Sanctum trap card, which does let you special summon one of these, which is obviously very helpful. But in terms of cards that I think are probably useful in the Blue Eyes, this is probably it for what at least for what I own for now. And I guess the next video will probably be after the next locals, after I've got some more advice and some more help. But yeah, that is, I think, it from me. So if you watched the video, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.